Hey, we're Yukon Blonde, and you're watching 101.9 KINK in the Skype Live studio.
Yeah! Yukon Blonde here in the Skype Live studio. First of all, thanks for stopping by. I mentioned this earlier. You guys making a special stop here in Portland because you're on your way down to California to kick off your tour.
Yeah,
my understanding.
Love Portland.
Love Portland.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you? Well, yes. You can keep clapping. That's all right.
Yeah.
What is it about Portland that you like?
It's just it's weird. It's one of those cities that kind of if you were to get lost in, no matter where you go, it's
pretty cool.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's like you're always in a good part of town.
Yeah,
no
all pockets everywhere.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So you're headed down to California to kick off. How many dates are you doing on this tour that you're about to head out on?
Well, yeah, there's 34. Is it actually 34? Yeah, we're doing like 34 basically consecutive shows, but in the United States it's three.
Three, and then you hit your home country of Canada.
Yeah,
they're Canadian in case you haven't heard. I'm not picking
up.
Hey, there it is. There it is. I was waiting for it. Yeah. Now for the rest of the interview, I would like to talk about poutine and your favorite episode of Degrassi. So go ahead, whichever.
The best poutine in Canada is in Montreal, of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Does West Coast not really get into the poutine the way it does out on the East?
You see, it's a French thing.
Right.
It's a French-Canadian thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, on the West Coast, we do poutine like you guys would do poutine. Like, it's just like mozzarella cheese on fries.
We've got some
like,
we've got some good poutine places here, don't we? There's some pretty good. It's Portland. I mean, there's
Yeah.
poutine, and then we put bacon on it, and then some extra gravy.
Well, they do that.
And then the mozzarella.
That's how they do it on the West Coast. Yeah, it's
Okay.
not cheese curds. It's like sometimes they try and mess with the recipe and put yam fries and like
Right, yam
the
fries,
mozzarella and chipotle sauce
right,
or
and
something. Like we don't know what we're doing.
And some truffle sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Where does the name Yukon Blonde come from? Obviously, Canada is right up there by the Yukon area, so I'm assuming it's from that.
No.
Oh, that's my last question.
Once upon a time, Graham and I used to work in the same kitchen. We played in another band at one point, and after work, like we were looking for a new band name. We were kind of reforming, doing it's not working thing. So looking for a new band name, it was a bit of a ritual, but every time Graham and I would work like an early shift at the kitchen that we worked at, we'd just have a beer after work or whatever. And we were all getting together and like talking about band names and stuff. And our bass player at the time, he worked at a coffee shop. His manager had gray hair, and I guess we were all meeting, and we were talking. We had a list of terrible band names, like 100 band, and we were just talking about this.
Sure,
it was like the topic of conversation for like a month. And I guess when he was working around the same time, I guess he made some joke about his boss having gray hair, and she was like, "I'm not gray, I'm Yukon Blonde," and he literally ran out of the coffee shop and ran to the pub. I was just like, "I got the name!"
Yeah, there it is.
So there's the name. Yeah.
The new album called On Blonde came out earlier this summer. Is it out?
Yeah, it came out in June. Yeah.
I base all my facts off of Wikipedia, so.
Yeah, so do we, and it's wrong.
Oh, okay,
so.
all right. You're wrong. It's wrong. But this is what, your fifth, sixth album?
No, third.
Third. Okay. I guess I'm counting the previous two from the earlier incarnation of the band.
We have two EPs. They're like four song things. Of songs that weren't
so this
good
is your junior record. I know they call it the sophomore record, and is this your junior record?
I guess so.
Can we call it that? Let's all call it that together.
Yeah, right. I like that.
All right.
Is that your third?
I get because it's freshman is your first, sophomore, and then junior. You guys, I know you guys do like grade 12. I don't know if you get into that. We're not that much different. You guys like
no, we're like it's the same.
I'll speak slower to you as Americans to our friends up in Canada. All right, how about we hear more from Yukon Blonde here in the Skype Live studio?